Yeah, good morning. Good morning. Happy Sunday, everyone. Thank y'all for being here. Y'all pardon me not being on camera. It is a nice rainy day, so your girl is still in silk pajamas this morning, honey. I'm not in a hurry to be getting dressed to do anything today. But thank y'all for stopping by my house, my chat, my live this morning. I see my top flight Mazda in the building. Let's see who we got. Let's see what we got right quick. Let's see. I see my top flight roses in the building. Scorpion Misses up in here. My other top flight. Let's see. We got B Wiser up in here. Thanks for being here, B Wiser. We got Felicia in the building. And my other top flight said I already said Scorpion Miss, but thanks for being here. I see other people are still coming in. Cheryl Williams is here. Kim Naughton is here. Let's see. Scroll down, honey. Kim Naughton, I see you. Cheryl Williams is here. Flower Bloom is here. Velma Sadler is here. Blessed and highly favored, honey, is here. Okay. Bertie Tulu Taylor, Miss Mary, Grandma 504, Wild and Out. Okay, don't wild out too much, Grandma. Ronnie is in the building. Flower Bloom, I see you. I see you. All right, let me do my due diligence right quick, child, because I don't mess this money. I ain't, because y'all know how some of these folk be acting. Ain't got time, honey. Give me 1 second. Let's see what we got. All right, boom. Y'all see what's on the thumbnail, honey. Ain't got time for the shenanigans today. No God. I be done when it snapped off on somebody on a good old Sunday, honey. All right, boom. There we go. Yes. All right, let me get back. Okay, so Tiffany Thomas is here. Good morning, ma'am. Good morning. Cassandra D is here. Armanelle Morris here. Special D is in the building. Good morning. Good morning. Kim Jones is in the building. All right, I see you guys still coming in. Please don't forget to tap on the like button if you can for me. All right. Thank y'all and thank y'all. All right, let's get into our show. Everything said in the video is alleged, in my opinion, and it's used for fair use and entertainment. We got some really good topics this morning. It's so much going on today, so I know I'm going to have to hit you guys a few times with the news I know you guys can use. So y'all keep your notifications on so you don't miss a thing. All right. Mercy Tenda is in the building. Thanks for being here, ma'am. All right, let's jump on in. For those of you that are still eating Thanksgiving food, let's go ahead and give y'all a quick update and awareness. All right, this is what they're saying. Those of you y'all woke up this morning, ate some dressing for breakfast. All right, so Thanksgiving leftovers. Let's go over this right quick. All right, turkey and gravy. If you're still eating that, it says it's only 3 to 4 days in the fridge. It's no good after that, okay? What's today, Sunday? We got Thursday, let's see, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. All right, so we're on about the third day. Now, after tomorrow, they say you might can go ahead and stretch it till tomorrow, but after tomorrow, that Monday, you need to throwing that stuff out, okay? All right, I know it's good. I know it's still good. Y'all know the longer Thanksgiving food sit, the better it tastes, all right? But after a little bit, you got to go ahead and throw that mess out. So after 3 to 4 days, it's saying go ahead and throw out that turkey and gravy, all right? Potatoes, yams, and stuffing. It's saying here 4 days in the fridge. Now, you can freeze it, but they're saying no longer than 2 months in the freezer. Okay. Y'all got that? We about to get into the mess, but I'm trying to save some of y'all life. I don't want y'all up in here with salmonella and all that. All right. Then use up all your damn sick days. What are we in December? Some of y'all ain't got no more sick days. So I'm trying to help y'all out. Can't be calling in sick because it's December. Y'all ain't got no more sick days. I do. But cranberry sauce, okay? Cranberry sauce. It says it's only good for 7 to 10 days in the fridge, all right? Now, if they say you cannot freeze it. Once you take it out that can and you freeze it, once you take it out that can, put it in the refrigerator, you cannot freeze it, okay? You cannot freeze the, which you shouldn't be doing that with cranberry sauce. I mean, damn, that's only, what is that, like $1 or so per can? If you do the can, or you could do the fresh kind. I don't know how you guys do it. But yeah, 7 to 10 days at best for cranberry sauce. All right. So y'all got that. We got it up here on the screen. Y'all take note of that. All right. But said before you reheat that turkey, it said the experts say that 3 to 4 days is the limit. So go ahead and get rid of it. I know some of you guys make turkey salad, so you can start doing sandwiches. Whatever you feel you need to do with your stuff. I know a lot of people don't like to throw out food. If you want, you can make some we should have already done it by now. Like plates, if you overcooked, probably you should have done like plates for like homeless, like fix some nice healthy plates. Well, not healthy, but some nice plates, take them out, y'all put them in a nice bag and give them to the homeless. They'll be happy to have some damn Thanksgiving food. But now, not the ones, not, not after today or tomorrow. Well, if you want to do it today, great, but not after tomorrow. If you want to take out some leftovers and put it on a plate and send it out to some homeless people today, because this is like the third day. So fourth day is when you're stretching it. Throw it out after fourth day. But if you want to do that just to avoid like throwing away a lot of food, because as I said, homeless people will eat that shit up. They will love some turkey and dressing and macaroni and cheese and greens and all that stuff. And then after tomorrow, just go ahead and throw that shit out if that's what you want to do. All right. But somebody said, I'm still eating Thanksgiving salmon. I know. Okay. I had salmon. I made salmon patties this morning. I got up this morning at like, what time I get up? Like 6 o'clock. And I made a roast. I went ahead and put it in the oven, and I set my timer on my phone, child, so I don't be knocked out and sleep too long. But I got up and I started cooking like early this morning. But for breakfast, I made salmon patties and some grits. Okay. Yes, honey. And some eggs. And my husband still wanted pancakes because he loves pancakes. So I still made some pancakes so he could have his damn pancakes. But yeah, I felt like salmon patties this morning. So that's what I made with some damn grits and a little sprinkle of cheese, that sharp cheddar. Y'all know how that be good with some grits. What? All right. But so yeah, that's our little disclaimer for the Thanksgiving foods. I know some of y'all still eating it, honey. All right. I already started cleaning out my refrigerator. But let's go ahead and get into the mess, honey, because there is a lot of mess going on. Ooh, and I know y'all waiting to hear. Okay. Yes, honey. I felt like it this morning. My granddad taught me how to do salmon patties when I was younger. And that's just something that always stuck with me. He's no longer here, but I can go in there and make some salmon patties. And I think about him while I'm mixing them up and putting them in the pan. Yes, and it brings back memories. So he taught me how to do all of that and put it with that sharp cheddar cheese and on top of those grits and put that salmon patty on top and dig in, honey. Oh my God. That was some good eating this morning. Yes, Lord. All right, but let's go ahead and pull this mess up, honey, so we can get into it. All right. So yeah, my husband loves pancakes. Oh my God. So Masika Kalisha, we've been talking about her. Y'all know her husband just passed. For those of you that just watching my channel, or for those of you that your spaceship just landed today, let's catch you up. Masika Kalisha, as you guys can see here in the blue, she's at the funeral of her late husband who passed away in a head-on collision car crash. And she's saying that they've been separated for almost 2 years, which is so crazy. But she is now seen publicly dating Krishan Rock's ex-boyfriend, Bino. Okay. Yes, his name is Bino, and she's been seen publicly with him kissing them all in the mouth, even after his baby mama then came out and said the boy got herpes and everything else. I said, my God, y'all girls out here be doing the most. But she's explaining, since people are tearing off of her ass on social media about her coming out so quickly to be dating someone else so publicly after just being seen in pictures that was taken at her husband's funeral where she appeared to be heavily grieving. Okay. But they were like, girl, you doing all that damn crying for your husband, and then you turn around and you kissing this nigga all in, this other guy all up in the mouth and carrying on. Like, what is going on? So she is explaining. So Masika Kalisha claps back at social users claiming that she didn't really cry at her estranged husband's funeral. Said that they were separated for 2 years prior to his death. She says, I cried more in the last 33 days than I have in the last 33 years. So were you faking at the funeral? If you did not cry at the funeral, why were you falling all on the floor? Because I covered it. I covered it, girl. You was in the car with your kids laid on your lap and looked like you was crying your eyes out. And now that's fine. That's your husband. Okay, you should cry. That's your husband. I ain't nobody's telling you not to cry. But you were standing up at the podium giving this long ass speech, and you were crying. And again, there's nothing wrong with crying, but don't say to me, I wasn't really crying, because you're trying to soften the blow of people tearing off in your ass about you popping out so publicly. My thing is, if you're dating somebody else, that's your business. I don't understand why people feel the need to run to social media every time they're doing something, because then you open the door for people to be in your business. If you don't want people in your business, stop running to social media. No one will have anything to say about what you're doing if you don't share it. And I think people need to understand that you're getting mad and clapping back at people. At the end of the day, baby, people are going to talk, because it just seems weird for you to be out hugged up on somebody and he's touching you all over your body when you just was crying and said that you were heavily grieving over your husband's death. And now it's giving this far-fetched story so you don't look like the thought monster that you are. to keep people from saying things about you moving on with this guy so quickly. But let's go ahead and get into it. And what's this on your lip, child? Because they did say, oh boy, we'll walk around here with the bumps. It look like your ass starting to bump up right here on your lip. But let's go ahead and hear what she had to say. Shout out Neighborhood Talk.
First, I was told that I can't grieve because we are separated. Then I was told that exactly. Everyone knows me and my husband had been separated. That was no secret. Now, we were co-parenting, raising our daughter, both daughters. He's been very active in Kari's life since she was 9. I mean, since she's 9 now, since she was 4. I planned every single detail, everything. None of them niggas helped me. As far as the photographer, I don't know any fucking photographers in Houston. I asked Gayface if he could get me a photographer for the balloon release. Not the funeral, the balloon release. So he put me in the group chat. First, I was told that I can't grieve because we are separated.
All right, let's keep going.
With a photographer who, again, I asked to come to the balloon release. Now, the next day, I did ask him if he could take pictures of the family beforehand, before the funeral. I wanted pictures of the family. I didn't want pictures at the funeral, actual funeral. I didn't know that he was going to stay and take pictures for the funeral. At first, I didn't know. I didn't know if he was still there. But the fact that the photographer knew my husband and I was honestly worried about him because it was so emotional. I didn't even know he was going to be there. And then, so the sick thing to me is the fact that all these blogs and all of these motherfuckers in the comment section know I was separated from my husband for over 2 years. I still showed up and did everything I needed to do, and I'll continue to do everything that I need to do because it's not done. There's so many things that I still have to take care of. All of his affairs that I'm still taking care of, and I will still take care of them. I'm talking about oh, she moved on too fast. Oh, it was fake. Oh, it was this, it was that. I've been separated for over 2 years. That means I'm not supposed to grieve. That means it's not supposed to hurt. That means I was supposed to want this to happen. No, this is the absolute last thing that I ever would have wanted. So.
All right, so y'all hear her explanation. She said, so for 2 years, she's been separated, all right? And again, she does have every right to grieve. That was still her husband. Separation does not mean divorce, even though some people think it does, that it means that. It does not. She has every right to grieve her husband. Again, it just seems weird that we haven't seen you with anyone during this separation until, this whole situation with your husband. Okay. During the 2 years you said that you guys were separated, I didn't see you on social media flaunting no man out there. Maybe because your husband probably would have regulated that shit. But at the end of the day, we free to do what you want to do. You're an adult. But it's very distasteful to do that a couple days after you put your husband in the ground, separated or not. It just looks weird. It looks very weird given the pictures that were presented to social media of you falling on the floor, crying and all this. Now you get on here saying you weren't crying. So what was that? Some type of funeral production? Like a funeral photo shoot? Like what was it? I don't understand. It's weird. It gives weird vibes. Masika, I'm gonna go on record right here on my show, baby, and I hope you see this video. You are full of shit, sis. And I gotta say that. You are full of shit to even choose Bina of all people. Of all people, this nigga was just dating Krishan Rock. So it just gives that maybe you're looking for someone to soften the blow, maybe somebody to wrap their arms around you and love you in this moment that you're in some type of grief. I don't know. We never know why a person do what they do. But Masika, you've been known to be a pass around in the industry, and I have to say that as well. And I ain't gonna say allegedly on that. If everybody's been watching Masika, if you followed her, you already know how she get down. She jumped from one dick to the next. And yes, you are a dick hopper, sis, and I gotta go there. I gotta go there. I gotta go there. And I hope you don't kiss your children on the face or in the mouth after you've been kissing on Bino, after his damn ex-girlfriend / baby mama then came out and exposed him to say that he is a carrier of an STD. All right. Do better, sis. You too pretty for that shit. All right. Let's move along. And that go for anybody else out there. Don't be out here with these thug ass niggas out here playing these damn streets, and these guys don't even, half of them don't even go get checkups. Just be jumping from girl to girl to girl, and y'all girls out here just be fooling with them, let them tell you anything, just be lying all up in your damn ear and in your face. And next thing you know, your ass laid up, bumped up, and got every damn STD you can damn think of, and ones that they didn't even know was out. But let's move on. Now, Ray Face, which is the ex-boyfriend of Bambi, who was once married to Lil Scrappy, had some things to say about Masika as well. So she's still getting her ass towed up. Let's go ahead and get into what Ray Face had to say.
The reason I stopped talking to her, to that trash ass bitch, is because when a nigga Fetty Wap was out of jail or whatever, this during COVID or whatever, Fetty Wap at her house. So she couldn't get me, trying to get me to rob the nigga. She like, the nigga got his chain on him, he got his jewelry, I got his guns, you ain't gotta worry about nothing. So I'm like, man, I ain't finna rob Fetty Wap. I ain't finna take nothing from that man. Like, he seemed like, I met him, he seemed like a player to me. You feel me? So I ain't wanna do it. So she get mad. Bitch ass nigga, you scary, you puss ass nigga. But bitch, I ain't scared. Like, why I'ma rob this man for? Like, you wildin', bitch. That hoe that hoe got a problem, bro. And cause I ain't wanna rob Fetty Wap for her, she started talking shit. So I never fuck with her again. And I gave my bro her number, and he started. The reason I stopped talking to her, to that trash ass bitch, fucking that bitch. You feel me? But man, that hoe is sick, bro. That hoe is a psycho. That hoe really came out here playing on everybody's top, acting like, you know, just on some act like, for my bro died, he wasn't fucking with that bitch in no type of way. And she know that. That hoe know she, like, you know, I understand, like, shit changes when people pass or whatever, but that shit right there, Two-Face, you feel me? Two-Face, she didn't give a fuck at all, bro. Like, when she came out here, like, I pick her up. She out here at the club, she called me, Ray Face, come pick me up. So I'm like, I bet I'm gonna go pick the bitch up. So I pick her up, I'm thinking she like with all her family and shit. So when I pull up, it's just her. I'm like, damn, it's just you and me, 4 in the morning? Like, all right, cool. So, like, I've been fucking you and I done fucked you in the past. So I ain't feel comfortable doing it, even though my bro passed and I ain't feel like that was solid, so fucking that bitch. You feel me? But man, that hoe is sick, bro. That hoe is a psycho. That hoe really came out here playing on everybody's top, acting like, you know, just on some act like, for my bro died, he wasn't fucking with that bitch in no type of way.
Well, what does that make you know? What you trying to make it seem like she's a whole thought monster? So are you? You talking about you messed with her in the past, and she called you at 4 o'clock in the morning? What you thought her family? Who was up at 4 o'clock in the morning? Who is up at 4 o'clock in the morning? You already know what it is. Ain't nothing open but 7-Eleven and some damn legs at 4 o'clock in the morning. Really? Is that what we doing? Boy, bye. Ray Face is another cloud chaser, okay? But thank you for giving us that information. Fetty Wap is the father of Masika's oldest daughter, for those of you that don't know, okay? Fetty Wap should be getting out of jail here soon, too, so we got to see what he think about all this bull-ish. We'll have to spin the block on that story, but for now, since we already mentioned Krishan Rock, we got to go ahead and get into what's going on with her and her new man, who is blasting her, just like Bino did once they broke up in their short-lived relationship. So Krishan is dating this little young thug ass street gang type of dude, and she thought she was gonna sick Blueface on old boy, but he was like, yeah, ain't nobody scared of no damn Blueface. See, Krishan is the type of girl that will set somebody up to get hurt and or unalive. She's a very dangerous individual. And the same thing that Bino said about her, that she's a fake ass individual and that she be playing with God too much and then she be running around here on some dangerous ish. This guy right here is saying the very same thing about her. Everybody cannot be wrong about you, Krishan. Like, where's your son? Let's talk about that. So she ran out here and got her this young dude that resembles the younger version of Blueface, and now they've fallen out for whatever reason. So she can't keep any guy. She jumps from guy to guy to guy. So I feel like in her heart, she thought that because Blueface was coming home, that they were going to reconcile and be back together because she feels she has this baby. But that did not happen. He's choosing everybody except her, and it's pissing her off. But then she tells this new boyfriend that, I'm going to have Blueface come over here and I guess, pow you or do something to you to threaten him, but I think she forgot that he was also street as well. So Krishan's boyfriend responds to Krishan threatening him with Blueface. Let's get into this.
This bitch gonna say something, for my baby daddy. Yeah, I'll kill her. I don't even play games with no bitch on Blackstone, but I'm tired of bitches. Red homies, nigga. Her baby daddy, nigga. On BPS, nigga. Fuck scraps, nigga. On Blackstone, nigga. That's the thing, nigga. I'm from Blackstone. I don't give a fuck about no scrap, nigga. No crab, no none of that. On BPS, my name's CK. For a reason. Red homies, nigga. On BPS, and I earn my CK, nigga. JSB, nigga. Been doing this shit since I was 10 years old. Fuck wrong with people, nigga. On Black Peace Stone, nigga. Fuck JS, nigga. This bitch go play with me with her baby daddy, nigga. Fuck blood, nigga. Red homies, nigga. I'm like that, nigga. On Black Peace, I don't know who the fuck she think I am. On Jungle, nigga. She be on some godly shit, then the next minute she on some, oh, my baby daddy on BPS. Yeah, call your baby daddy. On Blackstone, nigga. Fuck is wrong with people, nigga? This bitch gonna say something.
Hold on, y'all.
She thought throwing her baby daddy up in my face I was gonna move. On Peace Stone, nigga, I don't move nowhere for no nigga. On Black Peace Stone, nigga. I'm him, not them. I want a nigga to come right here where I'm at. Fuck. On Jungle. When a motherfucker play where my kids be at and whoop whoop whoop. Her baby daddy, this and that, it's only gonna go one place, and that's up there on BPS. Better ask my homies, nigga, how I am, nigga, on the red homies. On play.
So y'all know when he say red homies, he's representing the Bloods. For those of you that don't know, street lingo.
Ain't no games, nigga. Fuck is wrong with y'all? She thought throwing her baby.
So yeah, Krishan like these dangerous guys. She likes these dangerous guys. It's rumored that she is connected to the gang as well. But she get with these dangerous guys, and then when things go left, then she want to try to pull other people into it, like Blueface, who just got out of jail, who is still on probation or parole rather. He can't be in no trouble. So what you calling him for? He don't even fool with her like that. I mean, Blueface ain't about to come over there fighting no dude for you. That's what you chose. That's what you wanted. You wanted somebody to look like Blueface. You wanted to have somebody to throw in Blueface face, but he don't care. You need to be home focusing on your son. She's so boy crazy. It's crazy how she continues to put herself in these situations. So you done jump from Bino. She was with Bino for a couple months, barely. And once that situation went downhill, Bino went on social media and blasted her as well, talked real bad about her and the baby. Talked about how she let the baby fall behind the bed and stood there and watch him cry. A whole bunch of stuff. Now this guy, she's falling out with him. She was dating him, but then when Blueface came home, she tried to play him and was trying to be back with Blueface. But then when Blueface didn't want her, then she ran back to this guy. It's a mess. But as you guys can see, he said he's not worried about Blueface, any other damn face running up on him, because he is definitely repping the streets on that, and he reps the blood. So I really hope nobody get into no mess, because we don't want nobody to be unalive over no bullshit that Krishan Rock orchestrated, because y'all know she like the dangerous type, as they say. But let's move along. Let's move along. All right, Ray J's mama, honey, is speaking out after the people said, girl, you raised a trash ass nigga. Check. Okay, Ray J is out here pulling pows on his wife, Princess Love. And now y'all know he's been banned from being on Twitch for doing that on their platform. And among other things, Ray J has been doing the absolute most. But his mother has responded to people attacking her on social media in terms of how she raised her son and how she raised a disrespectful son. So Ray J's mom fires back at critics who say that she raised a terrible son after his recent arrest, okay, for pulling a pow on Princess Love. Shout out to Live Bites for the previous lives that we just watched. Let's go ahead and get into this, and shout out to Jasmine Brand. All right, so it said that Ray J's mother, Sonia Norwood, appeared to be publicly defending her son after social media users accused her of raising a terrible son in the wake of his recent arrest. Now, on Thursday morning, November 27th, the 44-year-old rapper, whose legal name is William Ray Norwood Jr., which is Ray J, was arrested during a live stream in which he allegedly pulled a pow on a strange wife, Princess Love. We all saw that. I covered it. All right. So later that day, Sonia, which is his mother, allegedly addressed the situation indirectly while sharing a Thanksgiving message on Facebook. She says, I hope each of you had a grateful Thanksgiving. The day started a little rough, but we had a good family Thanksgiving. Love y'all. We're back on the road tomorrow. Detroit, see you soon, according to what she wrote. Now, I said that Sonya, who is currently on tour with her daughter Brandy and singer Monica, ended the post with the heart emoji and the hashtags family first and the Boy Is Mine tour. Anybody in the chat, did y'all go to the Boy Is Mine tour? I hear it's been really good. They've had a few hiccups in a few cities, but I hear that the tour has been really, really good. Let's continue. It says that in the comment section of what one Facebook user criticized, says her parenting writing said that you raised a terrible son. Happy holidays. How do you say that and then say happy holidays? So Ray J's mom, Sonya, replied directly to the remark, responding, sorry, but I don't think so. So let's go ahead and look at the actual post because it's here. All right. This was on Facebook. So this person, Cretan Lee, says that you raised a terrible son. Happy holidays. Okay. That's like scolding somebody and then giving them some type of compliment behind it. Like that don't even sit right. But Sonya B. Norwood, she added this person, says Creighton Lee, sorry, but I don't think so. Okay. Now, if you guys have never seen Ray J and Brandy's reality show, y'all know that Sonya Norwood, honey, is a mouthful. She has a mouth on her. She will get you together. All right. Sonya Norwood will get you together. People in the industry talk about her, how she is just so aggressive sometimes in nature and tone in terms of getting things done, and aggressive in terms of how she protects Brandy and her career. She ain't about to let nobody come up in there and destroy Brandy's career, honey. When I tell you, because she is Brandy's manager. But a lot of people in the industry do talk about how Sonya Norwood is a handful. So I don't know why these people come for her in the comments, because baby, she will get you together. But this person, Creighton Lee, came back and said Sonya B. Norwood, added her. You think pulling pow-pows and tossing women in pools is a good representation of the man you raise? Well, I hope I do better by mine. Okay. Obviously, this person wanted some clout and attention. A lot of times when you see these people commenting on social media to other people, it really is clout driven, because 9 times out of 10, if you saw this woman face to face, you probably would not say the things that you said on social media to her face. I be commenting in the comments sometimes, and I have some things to say under certain posts, and people will come back and try me, and I will clap back when I feel like it and tear their damn wig off. But sometimes I just be like, going to comment back, because 9 times out of 10, if I saw this person, they wouldn't say that to me. So it's really clout driven, and sometimes people just want you to respond back to see if you're going to respond back, and I just ignore the shit out of them, because I don't be having time for no reindeer games. Even though it is what we get ready to be December, I ain't got time for the reindeer games. Okay. But what do y'all think about this, where somebody's challenging Brandy and Ray J's mom in the comments about her raising style for her son Ray J? I feel like this: you raise your children how you want them to be. You can raise them to be the most respectful. When they get older, sometimes kids go off the beaten path and be who they want to be. Okay, it's in them, but sometimes they're gonna go out there and be rebellious kids like Ray J. It's something that's going on with him. Obviously, I think it's something mental. And it's, she's, even though she's his mother, he's an adult. He's going to still ultimately do what he wants to do, even if she tells him to do something else. So you can't blame it on how she raised him, because they grew up in the church. Brandy and Ray J used to sing in the choir. Like their father was the director of the choir. For those of you who don't know, their dad, Willie Ray Norwood Sr., was in the church. They all were in the church prior to Brandy's career taking off. So again, you can't say that a person did not raise their child right because of what another child in said family chooses to do. All right. So let's not do that. That was a very ugly of them to do, attack this woman. And she had a lot of people attacking her, but this is the comment here that they chose to highlight. So we entertained it. Let's move along. Another person who got Shannon Sharp upset about let's say this. Imagine inviting someone to your house for a certain holiday meal, and this person get on a podcast and then turn around and talk nasty about the invite and things that they noticed in your home and how you run your home. I felt that was very disrespectful. But Shannon Sharp is snapping back after an ex-quarterback calls Russell Simmons' Thanksgiving very strange. So Russell had Thanksgiving, this past Thanksgiving, with just Sierra and his kids. They said his mother was not there, but he invited one of his friends, okay, to come along. So said that Shannon Sharpe was not having it, said that he went off on ex-NFL quarterback Trevon Boykin after Boykin called Russell Wilson's Thanksgiving weird. So he decided to go on a podcast platform and spoke very negatively about Russell Wilson after he invited him to his home. And I think that's very disrespectful. I don't invite everybody into my house. If you come into my house, you got to be somebody very special, somebody that I know and somebody that I like, because you have people that come in and they want to be very judgmental. And then too, you got to watch who you invited to your home, because people be scoping out so they can come back and break in and steal your shit. But let's go ahead and get into this, because Shannon Sharpe got very upset about this, and so would I. Let's go. Shout out to G Money.
That's what, not chat. Now you see why I don't have a whole lot of mofos at my house.
Boom, there you go.
See, he worried about somebody else's family. Your ass there. He invited you.
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
He looked at you like family. And what you do?
turn around and come
Got
and talk
down
about
real
it.
to mile. You think you telling something. Man, I went to Russell House, that mansion, it was weird. Yeah, because he had an outsider in there. That was the weird part about it. That's why you don't let people come in your house, chat. Nobody. First of all, no. Me and my brother had money. Guess what Thanksgiving was always at? Granny's house. Even though we couldn't get back, it was always going to be there. When we
Right.
had a big ass cookout on show, guess where it was? In Granny's backyard.
Damn.
Why?
I don't get it. I'm confused. Why is everybody always looking for a moment? Why is everybody always looking
Yes!
for a moment to go viral?
See, that's what. Not
So let's look at what this Trevon Boykin guy had to say on this podcast. Here you go.
Went to his house for Thanksgiving. The weirdest feel like he catered. So no, you know, like, bro, I come from a traditional country ass black family.
We doing that.
If I got as much money as Russell Wilson, my whole family would talk about me so bad if I ain't fly everybody out there for Thanksgiving. And I'm sponsored by an airline.
Yeah. Maybe he's not close to his family.
And maybe he not. But his mama wasn't there. Sisters wasn't there. You know what I'm saying? Like, and even though, like, it's still weird to me. I'm just still, even if you don't food with your family, like, it's still weird to me on Thanksgiving. My family gonna do the food. This is what we gonna do. If you the one with the money, we coming to your house. You know what I'm saying? Like, let me
That part.
That's what we gonna do. So
yeah.
to get over there and catch Russell Wilson, like, him is literally him, Sierra Daddy, me, Noonie, Baby Future, the chef, and 2 nannies. Went to his house for Thanksgiving.
So what's the point? Maybe they just wanted to have a nice, quiet Thanksgiving. I mean, you don't know what they did after, because some people have their own Thanksgiving at home, and then later on they go around and visit other family members, and you know, they'll eat or just kind of congregate with other family members. Not everybody want to have Thanksgiving at their house. That's probably what they chose to do that particular year, and they chose to invite you. So you should have been very grateful that they included you in their Thanksgiving. You went over there and ate up these people's house, probably drank up their liquor, and then sat your ass on a podcast to talk negatively about them. For what? If you felt a way about it, then why didn't you just leave versus sitting your ass there? I'm pretty sure you ate 2, 3, maybe 4 plates, but then you took your ass to a podcast to talk negatively about an invite of Russell Wilson and Sierra in their home. You done gave out a whole list of who was in their home. So what if they had a chef? They're rich. Most rich people have chefs. They don't have time to slave in a kitchen all damn day. I mean, yes, traditionally, a lot of people do get in the kitchen and cook, but we're talking about, you know, celebrities who are gone most of the time. They don't have time to be cutting up onions and stirring up dressing and cutting up yams and baking cakes and shit like that when it's the holiday. So they will hire chefs to come over and do it. So was the food good? I'm pretty sure the food was good. It doesn't matter who cooked it at this point. The thing for them is that they had a nice, quiet Thanksgiving, which is what they probably planned for the year. I just don't be understanding that. You should be grateful that you were invited. If you felt away and wanted to be around family, why you didn't go to your family house? That's the question. What you doing at their house for Thanksgiving if traditionally you like to be around your family's house? Why did they feel the need to have to invite you to their house? Why your family didn't invite you? Probably because you didn't know how to damn act. That's my question. What you doing at Russell Wilson and them house when your ass for Thanksgiving should have been at your own family's house? Traditionally, since you want to be talking about tradition. But what y'all think about it? That is what Shannon Sharp and
Chat. Now you see why I don't have a whole lot of mofos at my house.
Yeah.
See, he worried about somebody else's family. Your ass there. He invited you.
Hey,
He looked at you like family. And what you do?
turn around and come
Got
and talk
down
about
real
it.
to mile. You think you telling something. Man, I went to Russell House, that mansion, it was weird. Yeah, because he had an outsider in there. That was the weird part about it. That's why you don't let people come in your house, chat. Nobody.
Absolutely.
First of all, no.
I guarantee you Russell and Sierra won't invite his ass back over there. That's going to be a one and done situation. You will probably never get to be in their circle again. See how you burn that bridge? And any other business opportunity that could have been given to you by way of Russell or Sierra, they probably ain't going to be checking for you. Notice you are an ex-NFL quarterback player. So you're going to still need endorsements. You're going to still need jobs. You're going to still need other things. And you never want to burn your bridges with people. Russell has a lot of endorsements and a lot of ways that he can help other people. So you don't want to put yourself in a situation for running your mouth too much and block your own blessings by being petty. That's that right there is some female bullshit. So you're talking too much like a female would talk. Go sit your ass down, eat, drink, and go somewhere and sit down and be quiet. That's how you do that. You didn't have to give a whole rundown of who was in this man's house. That was very disrespectful and say that it was weird. No, that's called rich. That's what rich people do. Maybe you're not used to being around rich shit. All right, with chefs bringing the food to your table. Okay, that's the rich stuff. I respect that. I respect that. Okay, let me be 40, 50, 80 million dollars rich. I'm gonna have a fucking chef too. I ain't gonna be in the kitchen every day. Now, some days I'm cook because I love to cook. But will I be cooking every day if I don't feel like it? Hello, chef. Can you come over today and whip up something? That's what rich people do. All right. I'm sorry you probably don't have a chef. But let's move along. What y'all think about that? Sound off. Let's get on into the next person who I think is very diabolical and need to find themselves some counseling too. It's none other than Hazel E. You guys know she just broke up with Blueface. And he trashed her as well. So now she has made a declaration that she will only date guys. Mind you, she's 45 years old. She made a declaration that she will only from now on be dating guys 20 years old or younger. Okay. Now, nothing wrong with being a cougar, honey. Scratch your way to the top if that's what you feel you need to do. But Hazel E, sit your ass down. Okay. There I am in the comments being messy, as you guys can see. I said in this post, I said, passing out that mothball walk out like some free turkeys on Thanksgiving. And that's exactly what her ass is doing. But let's go ahead and get into what she had to say. 45-year-old Hazel E says that she only is going to be dating young niggas under 25 while laid up with one who's 20 years younger than her. Now, granted, he's a nice looking guy, but mentally, I can't get with that. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm a girl that's, I ain't going to say my age. But at the end of the day, I don't want no young nigga. I don't want no young ninja. I just don't. Now, granted, they get up in there and do what they need to do. All right. I told y'all how they put them damn wife beaters on with them damn Timberlands on. They wear your back out. Have your head behind that damn headboard. And all that is great. But on a mental capacity, we're not even on the same page. I can't do the young ones. Okay. I've always dated older because I despise somebody who want to play PlayStation all damn day. If we're trying to have a conversation, you can't follow me in conversation. You answering back in one word sentence. Like, I can't do those. Okay. I need somebody with the brain capacity that can keep up, that's got a 401k, got some money in the bank. If I just say sporadically this weekend, let's go somewhere, you ain't got to be like, I ain't get paid this Friday, so I don't want that shit. Okay. But let's go ahead and get into this. Y'all know exactly what I mean, right? But let's get into this child here.
So coming from a real YN, can you just break down like the age categories of this, how this goes?
First, from ages underneath of 18, you're a teenager / kid.
Mm-hmm.
And then
What's the YN age cutoff?
the cutoff?
Mm-hmm.
25. After 25, you're on the shelf, nigga.
Damn, so it goes, so after 25, you're no longer a YN. See, ladies, this is informative.
Yeah, man.
So you gotta get you something under 25.
It gotta be under 25, man. Under 25, that's not no YN. Put that shit up. Okay.
So then what am I, an auntie?
Yeah, you a TC. I told you a TC.
Not I'm a So coming from a real YN.
Now y'all know she was married. not too long ago. Her husband left her and got with younger girl, got with a younger girl. He also trashed her as well. And I didn't like the way he treated her. I thought that was very disrespectful. And they had a little situation too where he was trying to be a little physical. We don't like them kind. But Hazel E, girl, you another one. You are just like Masika, okay? Yeah, you are just like Masika. Y'all was on the same show, getting passed around by the same dude. Y'all remember? But she just really think this is a whole flex. I'm not sure why these girls like to date down. So now you got somebody, Masika, you are not Masika, but Hazel E, you are in a different tax bracket. So now you got this young dude that you probably gonna be taking care of. They probably don't know nothing about nothing. You to move them into your house, like everything is your. When it comes to this guy, like what is he bringing to the table besides some dick? Like what? I'm confused here. It's weird. Like it's more to life than laying up. Like after you lay up, then what? Can he pay for some trips? Can he pay your car note up in like 2 car notes ahead? Can he do that? Can he pay your mortgage up a payment or 2? Like, can he do that? Can he just sporadically take you out of town with no plans? Can he do things? That's some grown men shit. See, when you messing with little boys can't do that because they got to wait on their check next week. But when you messing with a grown man, that's what it is. But these girls, I don't know. And again, I feel like this situation with Hazel E is clout. I don't think it's funny by any figment of the imagination. But if you want to be a cougar out here, sis, go ahead. By all means, go ahead. I ain't gonna tell nobody what to do. But it just doesn't look good. It just does not look. And you have a daughter. So watch these little young niggas around your daughter. Because you don't move this nigga in the house when you have a young daughter. Then you'll be back on here talking about this nigga done did this. See, you don't move these guys in your house when you have kids. You just met this guy. You were just with Blueface. And now you met this little young dude and he's already staying in your house and you have a young daughter that's, I think, like 5 or 6 years old. You better watch him. You better watch him around your daughter. Because we're going to be back on here with a whole nother story here soon. But moving on, I don't want to speak into existence, but that's how that shit works. All right. It's just crazy. So watch him, honey, watch him. Because he's closer to your daughter's age than he is yours. That's all I'm saying. Moving right along, though. If she like it, I guess we love it. What up, PBE? Thanks for being in the house, PB Easy. I said she wants to be able to control the young guy. That too. Those most of the time, those cougars, honey, they like to be with those young guys because a lot of it does have to do with control. You're right. You're absolutely right about it. All right, let's get into some reality TV news that I know y'all can use. Thanks for the 271 watching. Y'all in here. Please don't forget to tap on my like. All right. So Quad, honey, y'all know who Quad is, who's no longer married to medicine. Still don't understand why she's back on the show. But Quad responds to Dr. Simone's comments to Sweet Tea about her house. All right, says who's going to help Quad pay off Quad's house, the one that she's living in now. A lot of people have been saying that Quad's been having some financial difficulty and that her little fake ass boyfriend over there ain't really helping her with the bills over there. So that's why she was crying and scratching and surviving and trying to stay on this damn show because she didn't have no other allies, okay? To pay them damn bills. A lot of people saying that she was really struggling over there after Sister Circle let her ass go, and y'all know the show is no more. But so let's get into this because the people saying, honey, she had a little financial difficulty trying to pay for this big ass house, and she jumped out there and got trying to prove something to somebody else, and then moved his ass in. Why do women want to move somebody in? But let's continue, child.
Okay, and then Simone comes in and says, "Happy birthday to you, Quad. Hope you're having a fantastic day."
Simone, it's good to hear from you. It's been a while. A good birthday gift from you is to help me pay off my mortgage. Laugh out loud.
How about you do that for me for my birthday?
That would have been a good birthday gift.
Yeah, that's why she didn't show up. Then I said, if you're up for it and you're not too busy, you and Cecil stop by.
Oh, no one's begging
So
you,
that's how
Quad.
I did.
Did she really think 2 hours before her birthday party that I'm going to get in my closet, try to find something to wear, put me a butt pad in, and f***ing come to her party? Hell to the no.
When did you get your invite?
That's a nasty old question to ask. I am sworn by HIPAA not to reveal anything that Quad tells me in secret. Did you think about that part where you said, who's going to help Quad pay her mortgage?
Okay, and then Simone comes.
So Simone said, baby, don't be giving me no damn invite no 2 hours before your party. I feel you on that, okay? Because the bitch got to be slayed when they come outside. But don't be giving me no damn invite no 2 hours before your damn party. Simone said, bitch, I got to go in there and put butt pads in and everything. I need some time to get right. I can't believe she said it on TV. I got to put my butt pads in if I come over there. Girl, leave them damn butt pads at the house. Let's continue, though. As you guys know, the show is coming on tonight. Married to Medicine will air tonight at 9 p.m. on Bravo. So if you guys got Bravo, go ahead and set your DVR so you don't miss the show. I'll be watching because I am a fan of Married to Medicine. All right, let's go.
Help Quan pay her mortgage.
I thought about that part, but when she was on an interview and asked who she would choose, and her friend group portrayed her, and she said, Simone, how is it that you can mention my name and assume that I'm never gonna mention your name?
Somebody sends me a post where Quad did an interview, and she was asked, which one of the ladies in your circle would be great for traders? Of course, she calls my name.
If you drag me, I'm gonna drag you. NASCAR should have hired me.
The traders comment happened before I made the jab. Girl, stop dragging me. Stop.
She doesn't realize there's so much in this bag that I could say about her, that I've heard about her, that I witnessed with her, that if she continues to with me, I could just
Help Quan pay her.
See, those type of people you want to leave alone. Now, let me just say this. I am happy to see Dr. Simone and Dr. Jackie back friends again, because y'all remember Heavenly was trying to come into their little friendship situation. I didn't like that, where Dr. Jackie was being controlled, honey, like Heavenly had the remote controlling Dr. Jackie, honey. Dr. Jackie couldn't say 3 words around Heavenly. But this season, it looks like Simone and Jackie are back on the right track as far as their friendship. I love that for them. They cried at the reunion. I hated to see that there was a wedge put in between their friendship. They've been friends for over 20 some odd years. So when Heavenly came in, being the Satan that she is, she, kind of drew a wedge in between. My thing is, if you're a real friend to me, you're not going to allow no shit like that to happen in the first damn place. You ain't going to let somebody like Heavenly come in and override what we've shared for 20 years, a friendship. If you're a friend to me, then that's exactly what you are. Can't nobody say nothing different to change my mind if we are friends. If I call you friend, and that's just what it is. But in terms of this, I was looking at some other videos and some other things where they were talking about the way that Quad got this house. When she was messing with one of the contractors, and she was also said to be messing with a married man. So let me find out Quad is out here throwing their wop out there to get this house and to pay off certain bills. I hope you ain't doing that, girl. I really hope you ain't. Now, there's women out there, they say, honey, they ain't tricking if you got it. But if you got a trick to get it, I don't know what to tell you. But the word on the curb is that Quad was out here sleeping with one of the contractors that was working on her house, and another guy that was said to be married. So I don't know. But now that she's with this dude King, who we already know had some fraud stuff going on as far as that damn Rolls Royce that he was said to have gifted Quad, it gives that his money ain't right, and he's got to pay like $300-something in restitution for a case that he's already facing as related to a stolen Rolls Royce. Okay, you guys already know how that situation panned out as well. So Quad is dating a whole fraud out here, and y'all know they named her Quad the fraud as well. So they said that she was doing some shit that she shouldn't have been doing. But let's continue on.
Empty the bag on her. So shut the up.
That's a dangerous person when a person know a lot of shit about you and they try to spare you and be respectful towards you, and you keep poking the bear and you keep running your mouth, and then they finally fly off and just empty the clip on your ass. That's your fault. It's kind of your fault. I think that Quad is a fake ass friend. Like, why invite somebody 2 hours? I feel like you didn't want that person to go. Maybe you guilt invited that person. Don't invite me if you really don't want me to come, because you would have told me days in advance. I mean, I'm pretty sure they have other things going on in their life that they may have to maybe move around or maybe plan and, invite me the right way. If your party is on Tuesday, ask me on Saturday or a whole week in advance so that I can, do what I need to do. I might want to go shopping for an outfit. I might need, I might have things I got going on. So this 2 hours before the party bullshit, I would have just said no. No, absolutely not, because you didn't want my ass there anyway. What y'all think about that, though? The show will be back on tonight, Married to Medicine, at 9 p.m. on Bravo. So y'all check that out. All right. Let's move along. Tommy, honey, Tommy from Love and Hip Hop airs out her whole damn family after getting ghosted for Thanksgiving. All right. So I think they were supposed to come to her home, but something happened to where she was saying that she cooked a bunch of stuff and people didn't even show up. Now that could be frustrating. That could be frustrating if people are saying they're coming to your house and you don't went out here and purchased all this damn food and got in there with the cooking, because y'all know, baby, cooking can be very tiresome. But it gives that she was in there cooking and carrying on and none of her family came, maybe because she's crazy as hell. That could have a lot to do with it. But she snaps off and airs out her entire family. So we got to look at this. Shout out to the Hollywood group chat. And again, shout out to OMFG Reality TV. Boom.
Fuck my family. This track coming soon. I want me to sit up in and keep flying back home, cook the food, buy the food, do the food. Bitch, please, man. I say 1 year. Y'all come out here, come to the other house. I don't want to come here. I just travel all these months, all these days. I'm trying to chill. These motherfuckers ain't show up. I done cooked all this motherfucking food. Watch this, though. And to my motherfucker beloved, dear, sweet baby girls. Fuck you hoes, too. Y'all got me fucked up. If anybody ain't come, it should have been y'all two motherfuckers. I should have had boys. And another fucking thing, try me when I come back to the city. Try me when I come back to the city. I see how y'all try to gang up on me about that little situation like I ain't handle that. Nigga, it's up for all of y'all. Please try me. Bitch, if it weren't for my motherfucking macaroni and cheese, y'all motherfuckers wouldn't even be alive right now. Y'all wouldn't even be alive, nigga. I gave y'all motherfucking, how you call it, nutritionary motherfucking products. First of all, when we was at mommy house, all we ate was meat and bread. She never made no sides. Play with me. I don't give a fuck about y'all weak-ass group chat that y'all excluded me out of, bitch. I blocked y'all too. What's good? I don't give a fuck about all that shit y'all talking, bitch. Cause I got all type of videos of everybody motherfucking smacking their lips, talking about how good my shit is. So play with somebody else, because I'm not the motherfucking one. And then in your group chats, none of y'all niggas gonna say that shit to my face though. None of y'all. Not one of y'all gonna say it to my face.
Maybe they ain't come because you always on the fighting mess. Okay. Don't nobody want to come to your house when you want to be fighting all the time. Now, y'all know Tommy had to go to jail most recently because she put hands on one of her daughters. Okay. And her daughters are grown, but she got into a verbal altercation turned physical, and her daughter called the police on her and she got arrested. Now, mind you, Tommy got about 14, 15 damn mugshots because her ass done been in and out of jail a few times. So maybe this is why the family didn't want to be around her, because she's very triggered and it don't take much to set her off to where she, want to be knuckling up and punching and hitting somebody. So that's probably why they chose to kind of sit this Thanksgiving out. Sorry, you cooked all that food. I'm glad you know how to make macaroni and cheese. But they were like, bitch, we would just sacrifice and not food your macaroni and cheese this year. Because anybody got time to be getting hit in the back of the head with no skillet because you want some crazy rah-rah-ish this season. Like, anybody got time for that? But what do you think about her? Okay, says she about to do a diss track, I guess, about her family because they ain't come to her house for Thanksgiving after she cooked a bunch of food. Crazy.
Start from the top to the bottom, mom. Your food ain't all that, bro. And the best thing you make is ziti. Let's start there. All right, bam. Oh, let's go to Yanni. Nigga, all you can do is grill, nigga. You good on the meats. That's it. That's all. You good on the meats, nigga. And I have to season the motherfuckers. I gotta season the meat for it to be a hit, nigga. Y'all need me. Oh, let's go. Tahan, your ass used to work at the Waffle House, nigga, and they only called you when the main chef was out of fucking, when he was out. And then you got locked up. Boom. Sachi, man, you don't even count, bitch. I don't even know what you could cook. First of all, Doobie ass always locked up, nigga. That nigga in there right now, nigga. Play with me. And fuck my family. This track coming soon. I want me to sit up in and keep flying back home.
She literally went down the line and cussed out her family because they did not want to come to her house. Now I see. So they said that Tommy Lee was left alone on Thanksgiving and she is not happy with her family, honey. So she says this track is coming soon. And she explains that her family never showed up. Now I see why. They probably ain't gonna show up next year either. They probably gonna be there for Christmas. I think her daughters really know that she, like I said, she's very triggered and Tommy does like to fight. And one of her daughters did have her locked up for putting hands on her. Like she jumped on her daughter like she was a girl off the street, y'all. Like for real. Like, it's a whole video out there. She put hands and feet on her daughter. I was like, well, damn, Tommy, that's your daughter. But she called the police on her ass and she got arrested. So yeah, I just see too that Tommy, she got some recent charges that she's getting ready to face. And I shared that, I want to say a few days ago, where she was at the Baddies celebration and she threw a glass into the audience and hit someone that she thought threw some drink or threw something up on stage, and that person had nothing to even do with it. So she just hit a random person in the audience with a glass in the face, giving this person a black eye, where they were bleeding and carrying on. So of course they have pressed charges and they have gone and had to have medical stuff done as well. So now Tommy is facing that, in addition to probably some other things we don't know about. Let's not forget that Tommy also tried to run Jocelyn Hernandez from Love and Hip Hop. She tried to run her over with her car, and Jocelyn, with her scared ass, had to go run and press charges and a protection order against Tommy. So Tommy is very, she's gone in the dome. All right. She's very violent and she is very crazy. So it's not a coinky dink that your family chose to sit this Thanksgiving out, because you got a lot of shit going on, sis. But yeah, she's a nutcase. Let's go ahead and get into my go ahead and get into my jam session, because child, y'all still on my likes over here. Let's get into it. Hey, tap on that like for me.
Perfect.
Hey, okay. Thank y'all. Y'all like that little jam session? Let's get back to the show. All right, y'all keep tapping on that like for me. We almost there. All right, we're almost there. All right, so let's get into, we got some love and marriage BS to get into. Now, y'all know I do not review the show, but I do show clips from the show, all right, that I feel are interesting that I might want to talk about. So we're going to go ahead and get into this particular clip where Wanda is calling out Destiny and calling her a bone carrier. And she also questions Kimmy about if she believes that Maurice has something to do with, y'all remember where the young lady did the interview with Ariane and Martell, y'all remember, and was saying that Maurice was at Credit One when all that stuff was going down with Marceau in the back with old girl. So it's given that Maurice was like the doorkeeper, all right, watching out, making sure nobody came in to interrupt. Marceau and Shan, y'all remember the girl's name is Shan, the light-skinned girl that had the dark black hair that did the interview with Martell and Ariane. So Wanda is bringing that up to Kimmy, but Kimmy kind of gets a little frustrated and irritated. But then you can also see where Tisha is sicking her mama on them, or on Kimmy and them, and also to try to do her dirty work. Now y'all see when Wanda be going off on people online, a lot of that, most of the time, I feel it be Tisha, for people saying, giving comments about Tisha and things that they don't like about Tisha. Tisha will, vent and, talk to her mom about it, which then her mom will come back and try to go off on people on her daughter's behalf. So you'll see it here. Let's go. Shout out to OMFG Reality TV. Let's share so y'all can see along with me. Shout out to the 274 watch.
She stepped to Destiny, so that's how she
Also,
about me.
you was the bone carrier.
No. They carried their own bones before I even got in the
But
picture.
she said she told you, and
No,
you told
no.
Tisha.
Miss Wanda, you know I adore you, but please stop. Please. Ain't that the pot calling the kettle?
They had their own issue, and apparently they resolved it. But when I talked to her, I didn't know that they hadn't moved forward. And when I brought it to her, she's like, we already talked about this, and we're supposed to be good.
And then she said, tell Letitia not to get my ain't about her out.
I think he.
Did she talk like that in front of your mama? Like what kind of home raising did you have, child? Where you just fly off like that with the mother effing words in front of your mama? I would never, and I'm grown with a child and a whole husband. I would never talk like that in front of my mama. Like, no, it's the respect, child. But let's continue. Y'all do know that this whole scene is the same scene where blogger AL popped up to their record when they were recording. He was invited, it was said by Wanda, to come there to do like a food tasting for the potatoes. As you guys can see, they're sitting here with the potatoes. And it was said that this is the scene that they're saying that blogger AL pulled up to, and production stopped filming because they were saying that he was not supposed to film or whatever. And that whole situation where it was said that Wanda set blogger AL up, where her family was waiting around the corner to bum rush him and or maybe assault him. All of that is on video. He's already played that to show you guys that actually indeed did happen. They tried to, I guess, corner him, and so it was like he was set up to meet Wanda there with the idea of sitting down and eating her potato. But then she had her people there to confront him because of a video that he had done about Tisha and Marceau previously. So y'all see the bullshit. But let's go ahead and finish this video.
Could have left that part out.
That's what she said, though. Isn't that what she said?
I'm just saying in front of Wanda. I see what Tisha's doing. She's, sending Wanda to do her light work. That's not even a conversation to be had. It's just not. It's kind of like sicking your dogs on somebody. Bad idea. Horrible idea.
That
So
was the whole thing. I don't know what she want from me. And then she felt like me and Kimmy wasn't being transparent because when she was asking us about the whole interview situation, I was like, I said what I had to say on my social media page.
How do you two ladies feel about what Martell said about your husbands?
Me and my husband did a live, and we absolutely discussed how we felt about it. So if you want to know how I feel about it, go watch the live.
I just want to know, what do you feel about it?
About what?
About this. About went to this live out here about Marceau and Maurice.
What do I feel about the?
Yeah. What did you feel about her? I know you seen it. You never replied back to it. You never said anything. So I just want to know what's really going on.
We don't care.
I'm talking to you. Okay, babe, I'm talking to you.
No, I don't give it any energy. I didn't see the whole thing because I just felt like it was ridiculous.
But I would have took it in consideration. I was like, well,
now I know Kimmy is lying. Now, Kimmy, somebody do a video and say that your husband was involved of having a threesome, foursome, fivesome with some chick, okay, and also was with this girl in Las Vegas and other places, and that they know this girl and she was at Credit One. I'm pretty sure you're gonna watch as much as that video so that you can find out as much as you can about this situation and or this girl. So to say you only watched just a little bit, I feel is a whole lie. Now we do know that you did say, Kimmy, that you just go home and go to bed and let Maurice just stay out and do whatever the hell he wants to do because you feel like you got to go to work tomorrow and you be tired and all of this and that. But at the end of the day, just say that you don't care what your husband do versus trying to make it seem like you don't really, that you never really watched the interview and all of that. Kimmy tries to remove herself from the situation to make it seem like, oh, it's just nothing. Everyone else is crazy to think that this would ever happen to my husband. I mean, your husband sat on a whole platform to say that he had fivesomes, sis, and you try to quiet him down. There have been rumors. I don't think that Shan had a reason to lie about it because she named your husband as being there when said situationships occurred. And she also named Maurice in Las Vegas as far as doing some sexual things with her as well. So why is that so far-fetched? Let's continue.
Damn. This bitch said she had it in the butt, in the mouth at the same time.
Why you repeating
Because it happened, right? So what you feel about it, baby?
I told you what I feel. You don't like what I feel. I don't believe that lady. I don't know who she is, and I don't know where she came from, and I don't believe the lady.
You didn't conversate with Maurice about it after you heard about
No,
it?
I did. I said, do you know her?
So
Like,
you
who is
actually
she?
believe it? You don't believe it?
No, I don't.
If a bitch come to me and said something happened, I'm not gonna sit down and not take in consideration what damn just was said.
You believed her?
In certain things.
But Wanda, there's been many times I've said very plain, I think that people can cheat. I don't have any issue with knowing that men, women, whoever can cheat. That, no ma'am.
So what are you trying to say? Because of how she looked, Kimmy, that your husband would not choose her? Y'all saw all the pictures of Shan, okay, back then. Now, when Shan did an interview with Ariana and Martell, of course, by then she had gained weight and all this other stuff. She didn't like she did in her pictures back then. Shan was a bad bitch back then. All right, no homo. Shannon was a bad bitch. She had pretty long hair. She had her makeup done. She had body, yada, yada. Her body was better than yours, Kimmy. Sorry to say. She had a flat stomach. Okay. She had a stripper body. So to say that your husband would not go for that, absolutely. And I showed y'all the pictures of how Shan used to look. So Kimmy, you looking at this video where she did this interview and talked about how she was with your husband. And for you to say that Maurice wouldn't go for her, girl, you better look again. You forget that you're old and you don't have the stamina you used to have when you were pursuing Maurice. All right. Don't forget that, Miss. I didn't know we were going to be intimate 3 and 4 times a day. That is what Maurice is used to. That's what you used to give him. So to now think that it's far-fetched that he would step out and find somebody young that can keep up, that has the stamina that he's looking for. Girl, don't throw all your cards on the table, because every time you play yourself, Kimmy stay reneging when it comes to her husband, and you put too much trust in this nigga. He just like Marceau. Now we're hearing rumors about Marceau up there with his ass tooted up at Black back there in private rooms with other women where people busting in on him. Like, I don't put it past them. They are brothers. They do the same shit. They cover for each other. Let's not forget that Martell was doing the same thing with Ariane, and they all were there. So stop saying what you don't think happened. Sharon was a bad bitch back then. I'm just saying, Kimmy, you give grandma vibes. You can't keep up. Your husband is a freak. You're not freaky enough for him. So when you just go to bed at night talking about you tired, you got to be to work the next day, and your husband is staying out to 4, 5 o'clock in the morning, where do you think he is? He damn sure ain't at credit one fixing no damn credit. I hope she don't think that. Miss Libido. I don't care how many cutout shirts you wear. Your husband is out till 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning and telling people that his ass is having fivesome, sis. Your husband's supposed to be a deacon. Your husband is supposed to be an attorney. These girls are fucking crazy. Let's continue.
Absolutely not.
At this moment, Wanda is acting like a certified blogger. And I would assume part of being good at this is moving on. I've not done anything, haven't done anything, don't intend to do anything. You never showed me I did anything. Let it go. For real.
One of them on the chin moments, ain't it?
You gotta go like this when you say it though, Destiny.
I take it on the chin.
Right. I take it on the chin all the
Y'all
time.
can call it what y'all want to call it, but I'm just telling y'all young girls, don't be going around here saying that y'all don't believe what these folks be saying. Y'all got to take
So
into
you
consideration.
believe everything somebody says?
Hell yeah, that's why I ain't with my
Every
husband
single
today.
thing.
Hell
And
yeah.
that's probably why. because
Hell
you
yeah,
believe
that's the reason I ain't with
every
him.
single
And if
thing
it
somebody
look like he'll do it, he did. I think Kimmy is in denial. I think Kimmy like.
In what? In the who? You think Kim is in denial?
I don't give a what's going on. I really think that. I think Kimmy like, I'm down with my man no matter what.
Wanda, nobody believes her.
Nobody.
I don't know. Millions steals and millions, y'all.
Listen, we can't have to support your food truck.
And I appreciate it. But since
Why they picking over them baked potatoes like they not good? Kimmy been picking over that same potato. I ain't seen Kimmy put nothing in her mouth. Destiny tasted it like one time and she just kind of moving the food around with her fork. Is that saying something here? It's giving them potatoes ain't good because baby, if the potatoes were good, they'd be done scraping them bad boys all the way down to the shell by now. Okay, don't look like nobody eating it but Tisha. But then again, she's used to eating her cooking because that's her mom. Let's continue.
Y'all came all the way from Huntsville, and I haven't talked to y'all in a long time. I just wanted to know what really was going on.
We don't care. Really
Marso said he don't care.
I said I don't care.
Maurice didn't never say he didn't care. That's why I'm
we can
asking
speak
his
for
wife.
everybody when we say we don't care. We want our refund. We didn't come here for that. Give us our money.
So she said Marso said he didn't care. But y'all know Tisha said we did a whole live. We did a live about it. You got to go watch my live to see what we had to say. Girl, we already saw that bullshit where y'all sat there and debunked all of that. And Marceau said, no, yeah, I was not there. I don't know what she's talking about. I don't think this girl has a reason to lie. Okay. Do I think it was a little messy for Martell and Ariana to bring that shit out? Yeah, it was, but it was definitely tea. I made a nice bag off that video. But do I believe most, if not maybe all of what she was saying? Yeah, we've been hearing rumors all the time about Marceau running around and doing shit he shouldn't be doing. Tisha, we already saw you crying and carrying on about infidelity situations, but we done saw Wanda running around in her car chasing him down trying to see if it was a woman in there. We already saw him in the hotel with his back out. Like, I mean, hello. So why would this be so far-fetched to hear something like that? But y'all know Kimmy ain't gonna believe shit because Kimmy's like, listen, my biological clock is ticking, bitch. I ain't trying to be no single woman, no old single woman by myself. So I guess she's in the mindset of she'd rather have a piece of a nigga versus not nobody at all. So that's what she's gonna do with Maurice. I think that she's made up her mind that she's just gonna be in the condition she's in versus being alone. And you have some women that think that way. That they rather, you know, put up with the bullshit versus, you know, being single. So go off, Kimmy. All right, go off. I hope you go into the clinic too, since you're a nurse. Make sure you good down there too, sis. All right, let's move on now. Shout out to the 398 watching. It's amazing how I get to Love Marriage Huntsville and the numbers jump up to 398. Shout out to the Bush watchers. I know y'all subby secretaries are here. All right, so let's get into this last thing. Nell is snapping off again. I don't think that her counseling went over very well. She is going off. Now, in this particular scene right here, Martell is questioning Destiny about her standards in terms of a man and her laying up with somebody on the first night. Why do you care? What night did she lay up with you on? Allegedly.
Next on Love and Marriage Huntsville.
How you think he gonna get you a man if you ain't?
I know that's
checking
your
it?
standard, but I have a standard.
I mean, I think that'd be an issue with women trying to hold out with the man.
So you just think that every woman that goes on a date with someone should just be sleeping with everybody they go on a date with?
So Martell, how you know what her standards are in terms of what she do with a man? That's my question. You know what Destiny's standards are in terms of how she moves and what she do and how long it take her to give it up when it comes to a man with that tight ass shirt on. Let's move on.
It's different. You say, oh, let's have a party. Yeah, to have a good time. But when you say dinner, it's a little more intense.
We absolutely have to have it.
Okay, well, let's have it. Let's do it. See how this goes.
I'm an open book.
Are you?
100%.
So you have 4 children and never been married. Why haven't you been married?
Why are you dating every man on the cast? That's the real question, Destiny. Why are you dating every man on the cast? So now you're dating Ken's friend. You done dated Jalen, which is Kimmy's son. You done dated Nell's son. Damn. Who else? Oh, it's alleged that you've been with Martell, and Melody also said some shit too. So I kind of got to roll with that. I don't think she's gonna lie about it. Melody said that there was some things that she saw and or knew about. So I'm gonna go ahead and say Martell. Okay, allegedly. Who else she been with, y'all? I feel like it's somebody else. Moses. You've been with Moses, who was also on the show. I feel like it's somebody else too. I feel like it's a 6th person on the show. But yeah, Destiny, you done been with about every damn man on the show. So what standards do you have? This nigga here done ran out here and impregnated 4 women and ain't thought to marry none of them. So I guess you gonna be next. It shows his responsibility and that he is a schlong hopper. He gonna run up in anybody that he can. He does not show responsibility if that's all he does is. And then you sitting up giving Ken relationship advice, and you got 4 kids out there with 4 different baby mamas, and you ain't married none of them. Nigga, sit down. These are people that Carlos pull onto this show, and this show's supposed to be about black excellence. This is a regular schmiggler, ain't shit ass type dude that's on this damn show, and the only thing that he has going on is a damn podcast, 4 kids, and 4 baby mamas. This is Black excellence. I digress.
All Chris said was, he explained it. It was a question that Dad said, I asked him. Now you back on Dad, so it's like, what the hell?
One person here is doing a motherfucking lot, and that happened to be me.
There go Nail again with that damn attitude, all right? Y'all know Nail get the hollering and carrying on when things don't go her way, like she did the damn last time when Lexi was there. But that's it for this video, guys. We're going to get on out of here. I'm going to hit you guys back for a midday pop in. You guys keep your notifications on, all right? I do appreciate you all stopping by. Thank you to my top flight mods, True TV Podcast, Tyra KVR, Sweet Essence, Scorpion Miss, and Rose Armstead. Thank you guys for doing an awesome job. For my content curators that stopped by here, thank you, PBE, for being here, dear. Thank you so much, Jonetta Speaks, Simple Mom Family TV, Miss Didi, JCD Creation, Shay P. Thank you, Shay Renee, Queen Speaks TV. Schoolboy, if you're here, thanks for being here as well. Black women in the building, if you're here, I appreciate you as well. Did I get everybody? Hey, French Toast, I see you in the building. Thank you all for being here. Again, Caramelians, I appreciate you all as well. Y'all, please don't forget to tap on that like button for me. And until the next video, I'll see you guys later. Bye. Shout out to the almost 400 in the chat. Y'all are here deep. All right, bye.